都可能唔係好，都比較抑鬱嘅。咁呢個 stress management 可能會大家幫到大家嘅。咁我而家交俾Mr. Pascal.
Yeah, thank you so much. I have a mic here, so.
Anyone need translation into Cantonese or Mandarin? Does anyone need, please, those on the Zoom, those online, can you also indicate in the chat room, do you need translation into Chinese, Cantonese or Mandarin? Please indicate. So, okay. And then let's talk about a sidetrack a bit. Afterwards, this talk will end at noon. And afterwards, if you're available, we'll be having lunch nearby. So one option is the restaurant here, which we have already reserved a table. Otherwise, there is two Chinese type of vegetarian restaurant nearby. And the speaker and some of the friends here, I understand, is vegetarian. So we can do that. So please show up your hands if you're going to eat with us. And so 1, 2, 3. So in that case, well, let's opt for a vegetarian restaurant nearby, okay? Okay. Now, let's see online who's indicate that it needs translation. Does anyone say something? Now we'll go ahead with, by the way, his last name is ALRE.
ALRE.
His first name is Pascal, but he's French, but he goes by the more Chinese way of going the last name first, and then the first name second. So this is our tradition too. So this is Mr. ALRE. Okay, but we go by Pascal.
Pascal.
Okay.
Easier.
So in that case, let's begin. And we'll in between, if some people indicate they want the translation, I'll do it. Okay.
Yes. So good morning, everyone.
Yes.
So okay, you have all received my resume, so you know already. You know me a little. So stress management is a good topic, and I may say, unfortunately, after this dramatic event in Taipo, so I believe that a lot of people has been stressed in Hong Kong, maybe losing their friends, their relatives. So okay, we try to figure out how to manage the stress management. So today's, hold on a second. So you seems to be all stress-free today. That's good and very calm. So the things is, as you see the picture from youth, young age to elderly, we are stressed, right? Can be free of stress totally? No, I don't think so, because we cannot devise a zero. You know, zero cannot divide anything by zero, either numerator or the denominator. So we cannot be totally stress-free. However, there is a level of stress that I will not comment either it's 100, 200 or 50 or things, but we can reduce our stress. And today's I will explain the simple techniques, very simple techniques, how to reduce your stress. So you see all age are concerned by stress management. And the Lord Buddha, you know this, He said, okay, the life is full of stress, and we are here to learn how to de-stress. Stress. Stress means, the stringere in Latin means to restrain, to tighten our mind. So the main things in the stress management, that this word appears in the 17th cycle around from England, and has been taken over by the French. That means people starting to be aware that we are stressed, right? Okay, this history is not ours because it's 300 years ago, but nowadays, all scientists, doctors, scientists, biologists confirm that many people are stressed, knowingly or without knowingly. We are all under stress. So I explained a simple law. Oh, since it's, oh yes, okay. I need to do like this because it's like this. Universal law, to explain the stress, the stress all the time. As human beings, we emit thoughts, right? We emit feelings, right? And out. This is a universal law. This is very important law that's to explain that basically we shouldn't be stressed because everything comes from out of our mind. But you will see that this universal law is reverse. That means everything's from external, we take in, right? We take in our mind, correct? All events. Now, you see the events of typo, I may say a lot of Hong Kongers, even myself, oh my goodness, what's going on? Because I used to go to Shek Peak prison to help inmates over there, and it's not that far. I said, what's going on here? And, either you are affected. So when we do that, when we take from out, and you will see the code today is blue from out, in from within, out, in. This is the code of this presentation today to make it very, very simple to understand how stress. So I will not enter too much psychology. There is a lot of psychologists or stress experts, like Dr. Sale from Yale University, that explain a lot of literature about on the stress, right? But the things is too much literature that can blur our mind. So I will make it very, very simple in order to become stress-free. Are you stressed now? No? All of you? That's okay. So, okay, a little bit of stress myself, no, I should say. It's okay. So, when you take this, you invert this law, you become a little bit reddish, it's like you inject poison into yourself, right? For example, monetary crisis, political crisis, tsunami, typhoon coming, this is external event. And if we said, oh my goodness, it's terrible, I lost my wife, I lost my husband, I lost my sibling, my relatives, and automatically if I take inside myself, I become bluish. Why these colors of bluish? When you are poisoned by the snake, how your blood is transforming, your body is becoming bluish. You die. And I'm not joking. When we talk about out, I mean stress, everyone is stressed out, Some people are happy, some not. But when we take like a sponge, the stress outside, we automatically poison ourselves. Is that clear? That's clear. This is a law, and this is a universal law. So always remember yourself, you are powerful in and you give to out. We will explain this, this part, all right? So let's go further. If you don't understand something, please tell me. So how to evaluate the stress? A simple equation, the level of stress. Pressure, blue, inner power, red, right? So when someone has, when we receive stress, when I said 10, it can be 10 times worry a day from time, or 10 times angry, or 10 times impatient. Divided by 1, my inner stress, right? I still receive stress from others, 10, right? When I receive 100 stress events per day, divided by 1 equal 100, right? Okay? But when I get 10 stress per day and my inner power decrease, my inner stress goes to 20, correct? Mathematically, it's very simple. And when I take 100 by 0.5, my stress, my inner power decrease my stress at 100. And even more stress, more I decrease my inner power, the power from here, more the stress, then the stress becomes 100. Not because the number of stress, but because I get poisoned. And more you get poisoned, more you can die. Huh? When we say stress, the blood, the blood of the vein become clotted or palliated. So there's a formation of clot. So when, the stress always is a sign, could lead to heart attack. We have to be very cautious, right? Is that clear? This simple demonstration, and to explain whatever stress today, whatever events you receive today, don't worry, I may say that, right? So stress management is for what? Yeah, maybe a clear communication within ourselves, clear thinking and creativity. I believe that all of you come from university or college or whatever and experience in life, right? And when you are stressed, how do you react in front of the professor or in front of the boss or in front of even your sibling? Sometimes the couple, they can argue each other, all right? And the communication become totally unclear because I receive the stress or the pressure from my counterpart, right? So creativity, reading others, when your mind is very clear, I can read the mind of others. You believe that? Believe that? I will explain. So hearing and listening to someone and the trust also, when we master the stress, we start to become trusty and we have trust in ourselves. So what are my needs? Stress, in fact, is beneficial. When we receive a small stress is the time for us to realize something, to reform our system, our inner system, right? I have an ordeal, I have an obstacles, like, for example, this fire was awful, terrific events. We learn something. Oh my goodness, what's happening? Shall I take worry for others? No, we need to act. Shall I stay home? No, we need to act. Shall I poison myself to say, oh my God, these poor people die? Unfortunately, No, if you take worry or distress in yourself, you poison your own mind. Do you agree with that? Very important. So pressure or pleasure. So today's, remember something. You can shift your pressure into pleasure in 1 second. Possible? I said 1 second. I'm not joking, right? So I manage and relieve my stress within is a key of real resilience. You know, that I reform myself within 1 second. You know, in a split a second, I transform all bad events coming or bad characters in front of me. Someone insult me or reject me. In 1 second, I don't take the stress of the person. How do you feel with that? Is it possible? So focus and control, no matter what challenge I face, right? And the symptom, remember the codes, pressure. Some people are stressed, see the worry. Even doctors nowadays, they are so stressed by their job. My goodness, I don't know how they can afford so much job nowadays. But the pressure are classified, like when I am angry and reactive and friction, tiredness, this is a sign within us that bring stress. That means I catch the vibration of others in tune of myself, automatically. People said, oh, it is his mistake. No, always I am responsible of my feelings, right? Do you agree that? I'm responsible of my own feelings. Attachment, I am attached to my kids, to my country, okay? And inside this attachment, resistance, come guilt, worry, and the ego, critical tension. I travel a lot in my life, more than 130 countries in my life. I worked in 10 different countries in my life, right? And ego is everywhere. Don't worry, this is the level of ego we can find in any countries, right? And the greed also, I'm discontent. When you are discontent, because you don't have enough, you start to become stressed. Those who play with at stock market, they expect to gain more, right? I want to gain 5%, 10%, 20%. But when the market is changing, you start maybe to lose and the stress is coming. But you are the player, right? So don't complain the stock market, complain the player within, right? Correct? And the last, tighten a negative thought. So physical sign and symptom of stress. Remember, pressure, blue, and inner power, right? So the main sign is increasing heart rates, like we know that. High blood pressure, you know how the blood pressure come? It's come from feelings. We said that the heart is here. Yes, okay. But the true heart is placed in the soul, right? The soul, that means our soul feel stress, release stress, and go directly to the heart, right? And the pressure go into the vein, right? But the vein cannot afford so much pressure. And sometimes the vein can explode, and why sometimes clots in the vein and heart attack or thrombosis or whatever, right? So stress, disturbance, digestive troubles, headaches, right? Skin rashes. So you can detect in yourself without talking. Diarrhea, insomnia, sweating, chest pain. You have chest pain? Sometimes you feel chest pain? Heart attack, accident prone, alcoholism, ulcer, all are signs of stress. Tell me if you want to see all this stuff. Yeah. And the cause or trigger, you know, very often in our society, we are overwhelmed by our role. You know, I'm the president of something, you know, I am the manager of something. I'm responsible for others. I want my people to be like this. I want my people not to be like this. You know, you overall your mind, you stress yourself, and we'll see how to be ourselves, no? Right? Fears of new job or demotion is quite common nowadays, particularly in the youth generation. They said, oh my goodness, they learn so much now. You know, so nowadays, I saw some people are very, very high grade, highbrow, and they can't find a job. So can be the cause, but we will see. Overqualified, so underqualified, aggressive people, worry about tribal matters, right? Lack of time, no. In Hong Kong, we rush after time, right? Are you the master of time, or do you master your time? Question. So, conflict at works, noisy environment, no, too much workload or deadline, not enough time, loneliness, money, family disputes, divorce source, source force recommendation, lack of love. Lack of love is the trigger. Yes. Yeah, lack of love. Yes. Because we have no time, right? Because we work too much, because we want to win more, get more, but become the best, you know? You know, I live in Shenzhou, and every morning when I take the boats, the ferries, 1 hour, I see these poor people, these poor kids, very, very young, 10 years old, 14, 16 years old, loaded their bags of full books and things, so tired. Very, very tired, right? I said, my God, I said in my heart, it's quite painful for them, but they are pulled by the society. Oh, you must win your certificate. You must win your examination. You must be the first. And parents push behind also. Society push behind. So how not to be stressed? The poor kids have no space to think about some enjoyment. It's quite interesting, terrible. Nepotism, political prejudice, and financial crisis. Nowadays, all worldwide, the crisis is quite high. The pressure is quite high. Maybe unsatisfied sexual desires possible, and instability to face challenges. We face challenges. And also one aspect of the population growth. In a 1950 report of UN, we were 2.5 billion people. And now in 2025, we are almost 9 billion people. Can you imagine? Then 80 years, almost, yes, 80 years, the population has been multiplied by four times, almost 5 times, almost 4 times, right? So yes, more food, more chain distribution, more greed, because some people are very smart to make more money. They take advantage of these things. And growth of population, yes, is unfortunately one of the aspects of stress, giving stress. But I remember the things, in and out, whatever external situation occur, either you take the stress, you take the pressure, or you go in. We will learn about, because we are not to take about figures or something like this, it's just blah, 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 right? But we will find the way today how to solve the stress very, very easy in 1 second. So the above are not the real cause, but the triggers in terms of population, situation, circumstances, all these things have in common. So the common things nowadays is change. So you know all, you are grown up, you have experience in your life, and change is unavoidable. We can't avoid change. We can't avoid the speed of time due to new technology. Oh, new generation, now mobile phone, version 6, now 6.1, 6.7, version 17, version 18. And all the time, you know, you pour your pocket, you know, you pour your money. And if you, nowadays, even if you doesn't want to change your mobile phone, you cannot update the new software, something like this. The speed of technology pull us to stress. For me, no, I don't want, so I refuse. Doesn't matter. My mobile works or not, doesn't matter. I use some system just to work stress-free. I don't want to be pulled by all this economical system, right? So remember, in universal law, from in and out, remember all time these things. All come from in. That means your values, we will see that, the solution, to go out. And if you take out in, you are poisoned. You poison yourself. You poison yourself. No one poison you. You believe? Okay. And we easily forget this universal law. So management stress-free, how? Effectiveness when? First of all, reform yourself. Reform what? In? Not to take from out. This is what we transform our state of mind, right? And you can be boss, you know, there is a survey, the best manager, there are quite very few in the world. Guess how many? How many best manager? Very few, 100. When they wake up in the morning, they have one thought, and they are responsible for maybe 30,000 people, 100,000. Just one thought. One thought. Of course, there's a lot of things to solve behind production line, crisis management, financial staff, everything. So, but one thought. Best manager. One thought. How many thoughts per day you have? You know? You know the number? How many thoughts? You have an idea? Per day. We have almost normal situation, 65,000 thoughts per day. 65,000 thoughts per day. Normal situation. When we start to become stressed, we go up to 85,000 thoughts per day. That means 60 thoughts per minute. All garbage. Why? Do you think positive at each second? So when you don't think positive, automatically it's garbage. That means you lose your energy. Normally, the best manager never lose their energy. Never. ever, ever. They master their mind because they know how to reform in 1 second their stress. So the change, the inner power, remember, we are getting to understand the inner power, right? I first of all, I think, and then I feel. Very important. Thinking is easy. But to feel what you think, this is one of the key of transformation, of reforming the self. And then after I speak, and after only I act. How do you do in your own life? You act first and you think later? So I am the creator of my thought, right? Of feelings and desire. I'm the creator. Now we are talking about our inner power to face any type of stress outside. So I am the response able. I respond with the ability to face my thinking, my feeling. Then I start to change. I'm aware and I change of this mechanism. So in a second, these people are taker, blaming, manipulating, forcing, fighting, fleeing. But now you are become, if you are objective helper from in, I help those who blame. Who doesn't blame here? Are you blaming? Okay, so right. So process helper, you are a process now. Because you are a changer, you are a giver, right? And the process helper, I mean, you are the helper who process, give help to those who manipulate. We'll see that in more detail. I counsel those who are forcing me, who are forcing society, right? In company, many things, because I was a CEO many times in my life. So I saw many things, and some people, I want your place. Please take my place, no problem. I leave, no problem. Immediately, I sign. If you have this desire, take it. I'm not joking. Not difficult, no, because you put the people in front of their responsibility. Oh my goodness, maybe not that easy if you leave this place like this. I have experience. So stabilizer, you stabilize people, those who are fighting. So in and out. Now you become a giver. From red, you go to those who fight and you give them help, right? And referrer, that means you refer those who are fleeing, or educator, those who are criticizing. Do you educate people? When we call, in Buddhism, they said, have mercy, be compassionate. The meaning of mercy, to be merciful, is to encourage others, whoever they are. Nationality, religions, education, position, diplomas, young elderly. No, you help everyone, right? You are an educator. You like this position, yeah? Do you like this position? And encourager, those to empower others, and also conscious advocate for solution taker. Always pressure when there is pressure, because I take from outside. But when I have a giver, I don't take anymore. Is it easy to give? Think about it. So Human beings are overloaded by the bad habits, thinking and overthinking. Please think, check yourself. Since you wake up this morning, how many times you think about what you have done yesterday or before yesterday, of people? Oh, this one gave me trouble. This one put me in bad situation. This one reject me. This one doesn't like me. How many times? Maybe you start to think again and again and again, right? Overthinking. So one of the key to have an inner power, your thought and feelings equal time. Why I say that? When you think, it takes time, right? So when I think positive or negative, I already burned the time and the time is already passed, right? So thought and feelings give time or vice versa, it doesn't matter, and give energy. Your thinking and your time give yourself energy in your mind. I will explain also. And give the power, inner power. Remember the first law, in and out. Now we are starting to reinforce our perception of the inner power. Getting a little bit better? Do you feel stressed or less stressed to understand better the mechanism inside, our mechanics? So habits, and so when we think, it is an intention, we have an attitude, and we form a behavior, and we have an action, of course, a relation and connections. And this is our habits, and it is our destiny. You know, some people, they're always frowning in the street, you see the face like this, or some people, some joyful face, quite seldom, I may say, right? So the face automatically, with your face, you can give easily without speaking, right? Just smiling face. When I take the bus, you say, hello, friends. Hello, captain. How are you? So, smiling immediately. Take the boat, ferry, the same thing, Take buy food at the counter. So, okay. And you give joy to the people. You give power to people. Time, simple smile, energy, and you give the power to the person. This is to encourage others, right? Stress. So now we decrease the stress and we increase our inner power, And remember, 10 equation, 10 stress per day, okay, is the symbol. Divided by 1, my inner power is still stands 10 stress level, right? 100, right? But when I rise up my inner power, that means 10 stress multiplied by 2 more inner power, we have seen that before, you decrease your stress. Correct? Simple equation. And when you have 100 stress and you rise up your inner power, you decrease the number of stress, right? And then when you more power, when you increase your inner power by 10, it remains just one stress level stress, 1%, I may say, to make it simple. And when I have full inner power, for example, 200%, it remains just 0.5. So as I said, can we divide 10 by 0? Is it possible in terms of mathematics? 10, 0, never divide, right? Because it's empty. Does your mind is empty? No. Your mind think is active, never empty. So to be empty is to become, that means without resources anymore. Can we divide 0 by 10 also. We cannot give that we don't have. Right? It's impossible. So we can decrease the level of our stress. It's possible, right? So pressure's alarm, either you fight or you fly. You like to fly? Like to take the plane? Oh, maybe some people are stressed in the plane, huh? So, right? It's possible, right? But here we are flying because we feel full, no? Inner power is full. Our mind is full of energy, is full of, you said, virtues, full of powers. So these things are solitude. In front of solitude, when we are full, we decrease the level of our stress. When I give love to myself, I decrease my anger easily, you know. When I'm energized, you know, when you go back home in the evening after a long day of works, I feel tired, right? Why you feel tired? Bye-bye. Why you feel tired? Is it because your body? It is because you use your body? No, you are tired because your mind is tired. Too much thinking, too much load of thoughts. And why you are tired? Remember, 1 second, you shift from tiredness, from energize, from tiredness, you shift to energize. Taking from, giving to others, or taking from others. You know, I take, you know, because I was before in business, okay, and I was an executive banker also, working for the government. Many people text, you know. I invented, okay, it was my journey like this. So I invented things quite very useful for the banking system, and some people want to take. So I take my invention, something like this. So, okay, you want to take, no problem. Right? So it doesn't matter. So give to others. More you give, more you receive, right? Concentration or lack of concentration, right? And enthusiasm, lack of laughter. I know Lucy is a is a laughter person. She like these things. And to free and to when you are free, you don't fears. And when you fears, become fly with to be free and influence others. Or am I influence? Remember, in and out. When I take from outside, for example, these dramatic events in Hong Kong. Yes, it can be. I received some message. Oh my God, I cry. So people say I cry a lot because I lost my things. What for? What for you cry? Okay, so I understand. So it's dramatic, but we need your energy. You don't need your cry, right? Go there, help, bring money, work, act, right? So. Unstable nature or stable nature, normal blood pressure or hypertension, or immune system. You know, the stress is very important because we are all emotional. No? We have learned that from parents. You know, when a kid's baby come to life, is stressed. You know that some mothers here, and the baby come to life already. Coming to life is you feel a stress just to start to breathe. It's not easy, you know. Okay. So I know you have this the pressure alarms of flying of stress. You know, seems all the time the same thing, blue and red, and from different things you can read by yourself. You know, boredom, pessimism. So we go down the energy. You know, in terms of wavelengths, in terms of energy, more we are stressed, more our mind is working on 0.5 or 6 megahertz, 6 hertz, sorry, of energy. So that means the rhythm of wavelengths is very high. You know, the curves is like this, very high. So the curves are like this, right? And when you go upward, you know, from this contentment to joy and freedom, love, passions, you know, you have inside, in front of you, the human mind, how the human mind functions very, very simply. It is contradiction. No, in our mind, we have two kingdoms in our mind, right? Two kingdoms. Either this one, you are the boss of anger, you are the boss of revenge, you are the boss of jealousy, guilt, depression. You are the boss, huh? You are the manager, right? Or you are the boss of contentment, helpful, enthusiasm, passion. Which boss do you want to be? Balance, right? Which boss you want to be? Yourself, right? Very important question. So the stress management skill, how to start to de-stress the self to become a detached observer. For example, let's take this example of this situation in Hong Kong, in Taipo, right? Yes, something occurred, right? What can we do, right? It's an outside event from ourselves. This event doesn't depend on us, right? When there is a typhoon comes into Hong Kong, but it's an event outside of us. We can't prevent a typhoon or a flood. We can't prevent an illness. Maybe you can go to the doctor, but maybe sometimes the illness is too strong, right? So, you know, we need to start to fly, to observe what's going on. What's happening to me when I receive this news of dramatic events of a fire? Shall I stress myself? Does this, your stress will help? I don't think so. Because this event is depend on something. But what I've learned, maybe if I'm not in the news, but I've learned that bamboo doesn't burn particularly. The materials covering the bamboo was not accurate, apparently, flammable. So, all right, okay. Now, inspection is doing things, you know, external things that we don't own these external things. If I want to own the external things, that means that I am the owner of troubles. You want to become the owner of the troubles? Okay, so you become the mastermind by discerning what's going on. Discern your feelings, right? And then when you master, you become a fast decision maker. You become independent. Are you dependent or independent? Are you dependent of things outside, or I am independent of myself? Dependent or independent? I'm stable or unstable? No, inner self, I'm stable. Basically, I should be like this, not roller coaster, right? Am I shakable or unshakable? I must become the master of my mind. I become unshakable, and quite like humor. So, do you use humor in your life? Yes, sometimes. Alors, now we are teabag stress manager, teabag, right? And the stress is like hot water. A tea bag can avoid it, right? No? Tea bag needs to go into the hot water. You like this, you put the finger up, okay. But the water, more the water is hot, more the flavor is released from the tea bag, right? So when life gets boiling, please don't panic, just think, right? And become stronger.
There's some tea bags over there. You are welcome. Yeah, let's take a little break. So
Alors, that's perfect.
some tea
Yes, that's
here.
yes.
So also will be around.
Yes, thank you so much. So just the time of workshop now. So we have some times to relax. Are you relaxed? Okay, that's good. At least we gain something, maybe. It's okay. So let's have a pause, right? For tea bags now. It become hotter, stronger tea.
Hi, Pascal.
Yeah, how are you?
nice meeting you.
I recognize you.
Very
Yes,
good
welcome.
picture.
Oh, yes.
Your talk is very similar to what I learned from the Book of Change in Sunshine.
Oh, yes.
One thing different, what they are pointing out was with the thing, everything in pairs,
Yes,
and not
yes.
thing in single.
Those things, absolutely. Yes, you're right.
That's the
Common things, yeah.
What is it?
Yes.
What is this opposite?
Yes. Oh, very good.
Right.
Let's take a tea.
Okay.
Let's become
Relax.
relax. Let's take a tea. Yes. Thank you. Okay, so please.
Yeah, you first.
No, please.
You know, I have many opportunities to do.
Oh, yes.
This morning I go,
Oh,
including tea.
oh, tea. So good. Okay. It's a good tea. Hello. Good morning. How are
Nice
you?
to see you.
Me too. Okay.
Nice to meet you.
Yes.
I'm particularly interested in your role as a mediator.
Oh, yes. Okay. So, how about we, I can give you my name card and so, yes, and yes, okay.
Because in Hong Kong, to be a mediator, it's more towards
Lawyers.
the work function.
Yeah.
The certificate,
Yes, I've been twice.
they have been helping like in arbitration.
Yes.
But my interest in a mediator is in public policy mediation.
Okay. Are you in a government?
I used to work in the government, in the efficiency unit and in the labor department.
Oh, yes.
The labor department has a lot of patient experience.
Lots of conflicts.
I am in Polytechnic University.
Oh, yes.
I'm working on, I'm the marketing person
Oh,
for
okay.
the
I come from marketing.
assistive technology,
Ah.
helping the elderly and the disabled.
I love it.
But the situation in Hong Kong, the policy formulation process does not catch up with the needs
Yeah.
of technological advances and the society needs. So we are very behind
Yes.
any laboring economies.
Take your time. Oh, okay. Yes.
It happened in this life. It happens, many of my close friends are senior government officials.
Yes.
For example, one of them worked as a permanent secretary in the Innovation and Technology Bureau.
Oh,
So I can share some of my insights with him and maybe helping him in his policy direction.
yes.
As the big hazardous fire is now calling for systemic reform for the government.
I was thinking to give such kind of talks at PolyU is possible, so that it's free of charge. No, I don't ask any money.
The situation in PolyU is less flexible than here, because in PolyU
I know.
you get a professor. So my course is in rehabilitation sciences.
I have a five overgraduate, five diplomas.
It's good. You can share with I think it's easier if we exchange on WhatsApp.
Yes, yes, yes.
It's just to share the information with me. Then I can ask, he's also the associate dean of the graduate school.
My phone numbers is 754 6754.
Or
Hong Kong, because I am Hong Konger for 54 6213.
621
Yes, Pascal. Yeah, for 30 years in Hong Kong. So I'm Hong Konger.
So,
Yes.
after I get your bio, I can
Yes.
discuss with my boss to organize a talk.
Yeah. So it's very simple because a lot of students believe that they will need that, including the professor. I know that.
Yes.
I know.
Go to the washroom and come.
Thank you for coming. You enjoy?
Taking tea bag.
Yes, yes. Please, please. So, what do you have?
Also try this.
Okay, so I trust you. This is okay. This is
This is green tea.
green tea. Oh, yes, should be. Okay, okay, celery tea. Okay,
There's that, I don't know why.
no, okay, I would take this. Let's go. Thank you so much, Catherine. You're very nice.
Take it out.
Thank you. Yes. Yes, that's right. So, okay, thank you so much. Thank you.
Because
Thank you
it's
so much.
hot.
Yeah, you're very nice. Thank you so much. So, like it?
Yeah, it's quite interesting.
Yeah, before I give a lot before this, no. Okay, welcome back. So,
Stress management in Chinese, yeah, in Chinese, in English, it's the first time.
first time. So similar, of course, we have maybe
Yes.
different approach, but
I won't change my mind.
yes, that's right. That's finished.
Yeah.
Simple as that. A lot of blah, 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 but it's very simple.
Same principle.
Simple. Thank you for coming. So what is your name? Popcorn. Okay. So, 先講超時廣東話。
少少，
That's okay.
你喺香港住就幾耐？
Also okay. Sancho年。
30年。
30年。
啊，30年。
Yeah.
Always in Changzhou.
Yeah.
30 years. 30 years old.
Yes, I'm Chinese. We will restart, so.
So one thing which is very important in the book of change significance is things always go in the opposite direction. Always go to the opposite.
Of
When
course.
you're in the negative side, it automatically goes into the positive.
That's true.
But for another few seconds later, then
Revert.
so it's like this.
I will explain how to stabilize.
That's the first thing.
Yes.
Second, we have the wave phenomenon. Everything will go to the peak, and then stops, and then sliding down.
I will explain how to do
This
this.
is also
Yes.
mentioned.
I will give you the cue now.
That's 5,000 years ago.
This-
Our philosophy already covered
Yeah.
the important of change.
Wow, that's wonderful.
The,
Chinese
You
are
know,
very smart and very wise.
300 years, one French Guinness came to China, as a Jesuit.
Oh, I know.
Jesuit.
I know. Yes,
He read the book
Yeah.
and discovered that everything should be looked at from two angles. And these two angles must be opposite to each other.
Absolutely, yes, sure. Like,
He's been right to do that.
Like
Einstein,
Einstein, yeah.
French.
Will we start? Maybe. Yes. Now we're going to start. So we're with you. Good. What's your time? So we resume. It's 11, yes, whenever.
I want to shake hands with you.
Yes.
Your hand is
It's quite cold, yeah.
quite cool.
Yeah, so I'm cold by nature. Yeah, yes.
Cold. Sure.
Yeah.
Are you in stress?
No, but always like this,
Nothing
always,
about
always like this.
with that stress.
Yeah, nothing with stress. I'm very enjoyable person, but. Okay, we start.
Signed up for Zoom, did you know how many people signed up for the third
Can you resume? I let you mic, no? I start.
Okay, let's see.
So now we are on 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 1, 2. So now we are resuming. Okay. So now we are arrived at the point that we are increasing our inner power with workshop. So I will give you some tips in order to increase the level of our thinking, our thought, our feelings, our time, because we are the master of the time, right? We master the time. Time must not master us. If the time is a boss, we become stressed. If we master the time, you're rushing after the time like you are late for an appointment, something like this, I become, unfortunately, the one to be blamed, right? But when I master my time, the people are very happy with me, So 10 internal factors about thought, feeling, and desire. So the link, now we are talking about the inner power. So does your list look like your identity? Now, what I suggest, maybe if you have a pen, maybe you can note down on your diary or whatever, if you have notebook, your identity. What is your identity today? Which identity do you have? Think about which identity do you have? Do you have the identity of outside financial crisis? I am the boss of financial crisis. Or I have my identity to be independent, to be the boss of my, to be loved, to love myself, to take care of myself, right? And also another thing, what is your values? In identity, of course, you need to have values, right? Which are the main value you have? At least you should have 3 values. Compassionate, I don't know, loving, charitable, accuracy, flexibility, whatever. So, and also what memories and experiences do you have before that put yourself down mainly, and also experiences that put your mood high all the time. So you have bad experience, all of us have bad experience, and all of us has good experience. So if you scan yourself, so it's a personal thing. I would not ask you a question to yourself. Scan yourself and check what is your experiences, and also what is your perception of things. For example, this dramatic event of typo. What is your perception of this dramatic event? And also, what is your thoughts and feelings? When I said thoughts and feelings, what is the dominant, your dominance in thinking? What is the level of your pregnant thoughts? Maybe worry, maybe influence, maybe anxious, maybe fears, or maybe loving, maybe giving. What is your thoughts and feelings? That's very important. At least note 3 things that you have. And of course, nowadays, we call that, we have the identity crisis. How people see me, how I see myself. And how I would like people to see me, who am I exactly? What am I exactly? Because some people said, okay, now I am the boss, I am a lecturer, I am a position, I am the chief of the family, I am the, educator, I'm the professor, whatever, so, okay, this is my identity. Is it your true identity? I'm a professor. Is it my true identity? Now you must respect me. I'm a professor, a lot of title, a lot of galloon. So your true identity, we will check now. What are you really inside? In reality, inside your energy. This is, now we are talking about your true identity, the inner power in red. Remember, you have power inside yourself, inside your mind. You have a consciousnness, and you are a soul. The soul is placed on the forehead of the between the 2 eyes, and you are light by nature. If I said, do you like to be light? What is your response? You like to be light? And also I am a being of spirit. You know the spirit, you know, many people said, oh, I am spiritual. Are you spiritual? Are you spiritual? You know the meaning of spirituality? Spirit means I manage my thinking. I manage my feeling. This is spiritual. I'm a manager of my thinking. Many people said, oh, I'm Christian, I'm Buddhist, I'm Jewish, I'm a guru, I'm Swami, whatever, you know, said, oh, I'm spiritual. No, because you don't need to be in the star. We live on the earth, on the planet Earth, and we need to be very concrete. To be concrete is to manage your thinking, your feelings, very down to earth. Right? You agree with that? So, and the less experience. So when I put this in blue, because it can be blue and red. So the experience can be negative. And sometimes we have the burden of our negativity due to experiences for many years, you know. Unfortunately, we have made mistakes and we regret. We have some resentment. We have some revenge in ourselves. I want to take my revenge to someone, you know. Okay, so, you know, experience, we need to check what we have done in order to manage our thinking. So what are at least the common things, you know? When we are a soul, it's intangible. You cannot touch, you know? This is, you know, I'm a speaker. So yeah, I have a shape. Okay, I'm no hair, tall or not tall, or not blue eyes or brown eyes. You know, this is physical. We see the physical. When I say that, when we talk about identity, what the first things you see when you have in mind when you see a person with your eyes? What the first thinking come to you? Oh, today you are beautiful. And tomorrow, mood off, right? Off mood. Oh, today, yeah, you are not beautiful, right? And tomorrow, oh, you have a beautiful dress. Oh, you are so great. Oh, identity of my dress. Well, silk, beautiful colors, and something like this. This is identity, physical identity, right? But this is tangible, right? But when we say intangible, that means within ourselves, we have other values. That means between the materialism and non-materialism, there is a crisis, identity crisis. Stress comes from identity crisis. Got it? Perceive better? Please tell me if you feel it or not, right? And our thought is invisible, you know? Thoughts. What is thought? You know what is thought? What is thought? I read a book. Oh, this writer is good. Oh, this famous philosopher is very good, Einstein, so all philosophers, Kant, whatever. You know, thoughts. Thoughts from this person. But thoughts has been written on the book, right? But when you create a thought, because you are creator of your own thought, where the thought come from? Either you pick up the thought from someone, you are a stealer, or you create your own thought. I remember in university, when I graduate things, I need to have a thesis about this, you know. Before, we cannot check in the system, we cannot check, we can write things and copy some, you know, some sort of others. But nowadays, with the system, so the digital system, we can check. And remember, the professor said, careful, if you copy someone, we can scan your document because your document is in, not in PDF, but in normal Excel or whatever. And we can check whether you thought of someone. You know that. So be careful. Huh? So for those students who want to play with thinking of others, so nowadays, and you are very bad mark if you do not quote the thoughts. So the thought is inaudible and not physical. This is who I'm really am, right? And this is called the identity crisis. I'm Chinese, I'm German, I'm American, okay, I'm PhD, I'm chairman, I am president, I am employers, I'm employee, I am householder, I'm whatever, you know. This is your physical identity, but really who you are exactly, what is your true personality? This is your true identities and why I asked you some question before, right? So your true values, yes, are you happiness? You would like to be happy? Raise your hand. Who doesn't like to be happy? Who doesn't like to be happy? So no one raise. Who like to be happy now? Raise your hand. Okay, so well. Okay, good. So at least, so yeah, okay. Do you like to be at peace? You know, in 1 second, I ask the question. How many seconds you raise your hand immediately? You don't think at all. Happiness, you don't think. Peace, yes, I want to be at peace. You want to be loved or to love? Who wants to be loved? Don't be shy, huh? Right? You want to be free? Freedom of the mind. Huh? Freedom. Do you like to be free? Raise your hand. Do you like to be free? Free thinking. Right. Well-being. Well-being. And so you like to be generous? Maybe some people, yes or no, right? And you have to have a relationship. You know, this is your true identity now. We start to build up our inner strength. Remember the first slide, in and out. This is all in. And this, who steal your happiness? Who? Can we steal your happiness? You doubt? If you think that your happiness can be stolen, that means you let the invader, the theft, the thief to come in. The stealer are from outside. Correct? And how the stealer come in your inner self? To the eyes, I see. To the ears, I hear. To the nose, I smell. Oh, this cake is good or not. No? I don't like this cook, right? Mouth, said or something like this, and through touching, you know. All stealers through the 5 sense organ: eyes, ear, nose, mouth, touching, right? This is the doors of our inner palace, our inner fortress here, okay? So all values are within the self, your true identity. So you already have what you need, you know, when you say that. So no need to go to outside. Yes, a lot of events per day. You can read the magazine. Your news is full of worries, full of bad news, full of changes. So what can we do, right? Conflict, wars, Gaza, Trump, or we can hear only these big people. So, but we don't hear. I don't see a magazine who hear the happiness of people. Just if a long time ago, say 10 years ago, there was a magazine in Hong Kong talking about the happiness of people. I remember this magazine has disappeared. That means people put what they enjoy in life. So, okay. So you seek, you have whatever you think. So the first things is realize you are stressed. Realize you are stressed. So how do I feel when I'm calm and stress-free? No? Have you forgotten to be calm or stress-free? Think about it. So there's an inner balance, maintenance a calm of state of mind and energy, alertness and focus, power to discern. I discern what's going on in myself, right? And we will go a bit deeper to get stress-free, I may say, not zero. Zero cannot exist. So sign that you may be stressed, you feel drained and depleted. Are you drained and depleted? Nervous, uptight? No concentration or think straight? When you're stressed, your mind starts to be confused. Right hand side, which kingdom I want to be, jealous or loving? Jealous, loving. I'm jealous of this person. Oh, right. I'm loving. Oh, I don't want to love. I'm jealous. Okay. Oh, yeah. I will take my revenge. No, so I'm stressed. Sorry, I cannot concentrate. No, the kids and the students, at school, their aim is to get the best mark, right? So they study, yes, but it's true story. I have Chinese friends that from university, yes, I want my classmate to be down. Oh, is it possible? Can you do that? No, you don't give the copy, you don't help people. Yes, okay, I want to be the one, I want to win. Oh, I want to be the first, right? Oh, no. Think about it. So you cannot concentrate, you cannot think straight. All the signs: stomach upset, sleeping trouble, and tense muscle tenses, right? Second tips, identify your response. So everyone reacts differently. Some get angry, some have regrets also, others shut down, withdraw or freeze with anxiety. Okay, reaction to stress. Alors, some people put the foot on the gas, so like an accelerator. When people on the road, they drive, but they drive fast. And if someone is too slow, they start to be angry, agitated, and when we are agitated, very often the level of our temper of our thoughts is increasing. So we lose control ourselves. So angry means accident, right? Yes, and because we are eating emotional. Also, or we some people put the foot on the brake. So they shut down, right? Or space out. We call that the procrastination. Do you procrastinate? No, you don't want to appear anything. You hide yourself, right? This is stress also. This kind of attitude can lead to depression. Some people doesn't want to involve to anything due to any reason, internal reason, but they want to shut down. And both foot on both either brake or gas. So, and look paralyzed, but under the surface, you are extremely agitated. So the reaction to stress very often is angry, agitated, and the stress relief activities. So they are calming and soothing, exciting, you know. So it is part of how to solve your stress, or you are under excited, you become frozen, depressed, withdraw. So all these tips that are shown in front of you, you realize a little bit better which inner power you have inside yourself. When you withdraw, for example, and that's very common. And why in Hong Kong I saw, because we are helping suicide students, and a lot of student suicide. The rate is quite high, even in China, because competition. So, so you will respond best to stimulated or energize your activity, you know. Okay. So discover what works for you. Speed up or slow down. I let you read things. Speed up. You are a person who is a space out or depressed, or slow down. Now, why, you know, in Hong Kong, the pace is very, very, very stressful, very, very high. Speed up all the time. Speed up, speed up, speed up. You know, sometimes I experience, because I'm foreigner. I become Chinese now because after 30 years. But you know, sometimes when I listen Hong Kongese talking each other, my goodness, do you know what the person said to you? And I asked the other person, do you know this other person said to you? Oh, no, I don't know. Blah, 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 blah. Like, you know this, huh? So it's quite funny. So at least the stress management helps you to listen when you master your mind, to listen to others and to become trustful and trusty, you know. Or someone help get unstuck if you are a person who is frozen with anxiety. Well, what first works for you? Both relaxes or energizing you? What has an immediate impact on your feelings and well-beings? Remember, feelings is very, very important. Remember this universal law, in and out. Automatically, if I feel good, I start to communicate very, very easily with people. But when I'm stressed, particular singer, you know, when you go on the stage, the singer, oh, should I perform good? My voice is prepared. Do I remember my text, my lyrics? So sometimes people will judge me. Oh, I'm famous, but you know, so the stress can be there. So are you enjoyable and make you feel good constantly? Work for you? Always available or easily accessible. Are you easily accessible? Are you easily accessible to others? Accessible, that means you let people come to you. Are you easily accessible? Or so we arrive almost at the end. Now I see the time, 11:34. So the 5 sense organs will help as a healer for stress management released. We use the 5 sense organs. So movement for quick stress relief. I think that you have some workshops that in Tanner Hill. Yes, run in place. If you're stressed, you can run in place after maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Okay, or you jump up and down. So I believe you are not stressed, so I don't want you to exercise. All right, you are not stressed. No problem. It's for the Zoomers, so you can, if you are stressed, you can move. You can go to kitchen. So it's good also. Dance around. It's all right. Roll your head in circle, right? Another tips. Do a few quick yoga stretches. Yes, good. Yes, good. How? Okay. Stomp your feet. Go for a short walk. Squeeze a rubbery stress ball. Yes, so in China, we have a lot of stuff like this, you know. Yes, we know this exercise. So I believe that you are trained for this. So maybe it's just some reminders for you, you know. But the good things when you are stressed and when you start to give a talks or you listen to someone or sometimes you listen for too long time at the university. So you want to release your stress. So that means 45 minutes always is enough. So now we use the eyes. So how to release your stress with our eyes? Now listen, create and visualize. Do you know how to visualize? Visualize. No, not with your glass, your inner visualization. Do you practice these things? Visualize, that means, okay, you go with your husband or wife or children somewhere, good place, Bali, whatever you travel, and you have a beautiful memories of this, happy memories. So in 1 second, visualize immediately, recall this moment, and you release your stress immediately in a second. So in a snap of finger, immediately you release your stress. So have this uplifting image that you are the creator. Remember, you use your time, thought, time, energy, and power. When you do visualization, you give a lot of energy to yourself. And when you give to yourself, automatically you give to others. Automatically, is like a machine. Visualizing is a very, very important exercise. And also another, with your eyes, decorate with cheerful photos at home, right? With favorite mementos of at home. Outside door, put plants if you have some flowers or to enliven your space, right? Beauty of nature, you enjoy your garden, so with the flowers, you know. You know, the two opposite things, when you have in a garden of flowers, do you like garden of flowers? You like? Opposite, forests. Do you like to be in forests? Maybe full of trees, of maybe thorn, of beasts, maybe. The garden is free, you know? Garden or forest. Our mind sometimes is forest, our mind sometimes is garden. So put this as a visualization also. Surrounding with a paint your walls if you want, and visualization, close your eyes and picture a situation or a place you like the most. Very important. So use your eyes, and I said your inner eyes. When I said eyes, yes, but inner eyes, because visualizing is to create that, to become a creator of a situation that you have lived beautifully with someone or alone, I don't know, beautiful sceneries, sunset, sunrise, beach, right, train, mountains, whatever. Now we go. I wanted to tell you something. You know, you have a sign. You know, the sign. This is your soul, and you know the soul is very, very close to the eyes. Eyes are extremely powerful. We used to say the eyes can be criminal. Immediately when I see someone, what do you do? When you don't know. What is your immediate reaction? when you see someone? Tell me. Start to judge. Look the appearance, you look the physical, right? And immediately you start to, I don't like, it should be, it must be, he ought to wear something like this, you know? Immediately, eyes are very, very powerful. Take care of your eyes for stress management. Take deep care of your eyes. You are responsible of your eyes. And the ears, and the sound, you know, the soul is a bit further in terms of distance, quite a bit further. So sing or hum favorite tunes, listen to uplifting music, okay? Tune to soundtrack of nature, crashing wave, okay, wind rustling the trees, whatever, bird humming, right? Play an instrument. I believe you are in Hong Kong. There's a lot of musicians in Hong Kong. If you do that, it can release your stress, or write a song if you want. Hang a wind Kims near a window, open windows, and buy a small fountain. So in Hong Kong, we are well equipped for all this stuff like this, no? And the smell, and you see the smell, the soul, which is the master of our body, and the nose, but is a bit farther. You know, the nose is a bit farther from the thing. So in terms of distance, okay, the vibration communicates through the eyes, ear, nose, mouth, touching, but in terms of distance, there is less impact. So nose put some scents inside your home if you want, burn scent candles, and it's candle or some incense, right? Lie down on, have you done this experience? You have a cover and you put the cover with lavender. Did you experience these things? Very, very important. Lavender is a very soothing materials. It makes you calm almost immediately if you are stressed. Not very, very stressed evening, cover up your body with lavender, right? Okay, brew coffee or tea, okay, and smell roses, some beautiful flowers also, and fresh air, and go outside for the great outdoors, right? It's another tips. So test, now the mouth. And the mouth is quite far from the soul, right? And I let you read by yourself these things, no? When you eat, this is very important to release the stress. Maybe you know the tips. When you eat slowly, your saliva mixed up with the food. That means you calm down, first of all, your stress, but also your mouth releases chemicals for digestion. So when I see many Hong Kongers eating so fast, you know, the fast food and everything, the chop, 10 minutes, 5 minutes in a plastic box, they damage their stomachs, they damage their bowel, they damage the blood, they damage the thing without knowing. Slow poison, but efficient poison on the long run. So use your mouth good. So drink a refreshing cold water, a beverage, chew a piece of sugar, gum, right? Sip a steaming cup of tea. So now I'm steaming like this. Enjoy a perfectly ripe piece of fruit and savor a healthy crunch snack. So all tips, you know, to release the stress. If you cannot master your mind, right, at least use the 5 sense organs to help release those stress. It's physical, but also helpful, both spirit and physical, right? Okay, and touching with all the bodies, you know. So experience your sense of touch, feel things so that you're relaxing, wrap yourself in a warm blanket also. If you have dogs and pets, so take them with you. All the comforting object also. And soak in a hot bath. In Hong Kong, I know we don't have a bath everywhere, but it's good. For me, I love baths. I should say, I remember my wife, don't stay 4 hours in the bath or 5 hours, but sometimes I love baths, 4 or 5 hours. I feel so relaxed. But I know in Chinese medicine, it's not that recommended because you start to lose your energy. After 30 minutes, you should stop. So, but sometimes I'm not reasonable, right? So, okay, and give yourself a hand or neck massage and wear clothes that feel soft on your skin. So now, all the tips you record the tips. Now, the first hour in the morning, what is your thought when you wake up? When your mind starts to wake up, what is your first thought? Great day. Oh, okay, good. Do you think of what you have to buy, or children, or school, or insurance to buy, income tax, whatever? Do you have this kind of thought when you wake up in the morning? The first thought you give to yourself, that means you nourish your mind, you nourish your thought. The first thought is to give nourishment like a good breakfast to yourself. The first thought. Maintain this thought for 1 minute, 5 minutes. Just, I said one thought, not 1,000. And when you do this, we do that in meditation because I practice meditation for 25 years. When you nourish like a plant this thought, these thoughts will follow you during your whole days, all your activities, constantly. When you meet people, when you go to school, when you prepare food, when you drive, when you take a taxi, a bus, when you take flight, when you go somewhere, your first thoughts has already tainted the whole day. I strongly recommend you to do that. Before doing anything, just focus on one positive thought, like you give one positive thought. I'm beautiful soul. I'm happy soul. I'm a loving soul. I am a helper. I'm a counselor. I'm a giver. Give this thought to yourself. If you don't give to yourself, what will happen? If you don't give to yourself, the thieves will come. Outside will come. Out will come. Right? So it's a protection. The first thought is a real protection of those who have some religion background, Christian, Buddhist, whatever. So maybe they used to practice this kind of stuff. Or you can read a passage on your Bible, on your sutras, or your Grant, or your Torah, or whatever, or Gita, or Upanishad, Veda, Sanskrit, whatever. But give a powerful thought to yourself. Do you do that every morning? Oh, raise your hand if you do that. Okay, so good. 1 out of millions. No, it's good to do that. I'm not joking. So it's very healthy and stress released. Yes, stress management. Only then you can listen after some music, new headlines. For me, for magazine, I just read the headline. That's it. I don't enter the details. Plenty of, I don't pronounce the word. Yes, look at photos on your desk and spend a few minutes. Recall a great families gathering, for example. Smell fresh flowers and everything. So, but first first positive, powerful thought. To get the inner power, remember this first universal law, inner power will reduce your stress. Okay, now we arrive at the end almost. And a thought now is as valuable as a diamond. Are you a diamond? Are you a diamond? Do you like diamond? Who like diamond? Ah, yes, someone like diamond? No? You know, when the diamond is pure VVF, right? Clean, pure, white, beautiful cut, beautiful carat. There's no reflection, we call that reflection indexed, no? And there's no spectrum of light, the 7 rays of light. When the diamond is pure white, what's happened on people? It attracts people, right? When a diamond is not very, very beautiful, clear, a bit yellowish, starting to have a lot of mirroring the spectrum of light. So the values is less. So when I said you are a diamond, your diamond is here. It is your soul. You are a beautiful diamond because you attract. So do you attract people? Do you let them stand up? Or do you reject people? You attract? Or do you bounce back people? Think about it. So, and the golden rule, stress management, is change your attitude. No matter what, changes are everywhere, every day, every second. The news are changing all the time. We are living a world of changes, unavoidable. Don't think about, oh, now, okay, now relax, paradise, nothing, no, impossible. Changes are there, so you must be strong within, right? Be a music lover, drink a lot of water, or shower every day. You know, you drink enough water per day, so at least 2 to 3 liters. Very important, because you release the stress, the chemicals when you think negative very often, right? And you drain your negativity physically outside. So 2 to 3 liters per day. So there's a Chinese recommendation, Ayurvedic recommendation as well. You know, maintain your diary every day. I would like to invite you. You know, when you have a day, you can note down what you have done, good or bad, during the day. And the evening, you like a businessman. You know, okay, again good thought, again bad thought. I lose because bad thought. Again, this because good attitude. I lost. This is bad attitude. No, do this. And the evening, when you do this daily, you start to realize your true identity, not on others. Thinking of others is 90%, 95%, 100% time lost when you think of others. See your stress in mirror while in stress, also very important. Laugh at least once a day, I believe so. So have a proper diet, sleep and rest also at least, okay, 6-7 hours per night. Develop a Raj Yoga meditation. So if I am a teacher in Raj Yoga, and in Raj Yoga we give, it's a free of charge. You know, we help people through meditation, but we don't charge. You know? So for me, we give our time, our money. This is what I'm doing here. And thanks, Lucy, to make me coming here. So it's giving situation all the time. So I visit prisoners, children, help orphanage, whatever, you know. Breath 3 times before meeting. It's good also. Good tips also. best quality as are you are good at, and pleasant memory back, and walk in the mountain. If you can do it in Hong Kong, we are surrounded of mountains. That's perfect. And visualize beautiful moment, right? And stress management, beautiful rules. I let you read this one. No? Love is in language what need no words. Love, I'm speaking a lot. I spent a lot of energy with my mouth, right? But love basically doesn't need to speak. And you empower, you will become a giver and a lover. Remember, take care in and out. But when there is love, we are becoming giver and taker at the same level. No give and take, no bargain, no merchant attitude. Oh, I give you this, oh, you must return that to me. I give gentleness, a smile, you must give that to me. I give food to me, you must give back to me. No need. You are a giver, whatever is your true nature, you are pure diamond, right? Okay, so now we arrive at 11:57. I was a little bit stressed to reach the time. So we are in time, that's wonderful. So a golden rule to yourself, so give yourself thanks, right? To be here. Thank you. Thank you so much for your attention. I'm back to back now. If you have questions, we can share some questions because there's a lot of materials. Yeah.
The one thing that I take from all this whole life is to be careful what you're taking.
Yes, definitely.
Yes,
First, yes, maybe with the mic should be better for the audience.
The one thing I take from this lecture is to be careful what you take in.
Always. Either I'm influenced,
That's right,
or I am influenced. This is only key. All the stuff is you forget. Other question? Don't be shy. So we are here to share. Of course, something is personal because stress is very personal. We don't want to because it's private. We have our inner garden, but it's good also to share some experience. So you have some experience, so you release your stress, or you are stress free. Okay.
Well, I'm not asking a question. Would like to just share some of my feelings regarding the fire in Taipo. My first reaction is really angry.
Yes.
Angry of what?
Yes.
Of the negligence. Why government officials
Yeah.
and all those companies not doing their things conscientiously?
Yeah.
This is life. We must take all kinds of safety precaution. This is industrial safety. But because of the negligence that nobody really care, eventually it ended up like this. So it takes me quite a long time to recover before I go out to meet with my friends in Taipo and then go for volunteering work. Now I gradually become a little bit comfortable because I put all my negative feeling into actions. I feel that I'm still capable of helping those volunteers. So I feel better now. But my first reaction is really very, very angry.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your most enlightening sharing. I know how I should go on afterwards. Thanks.
Yeah, good. Anger, everywhere on this planet is angry. Almost 99% or nine are easily angry. But yes, what you said is absolutely true. So negligence. So could we be before this fire? We don't know, right? even myself, I don't know, right? But, oh my goodness, what's happening? So, and I learn after. But mistakes already done. Maybe greed or so, no, because I know the materials was burning, flammable. So, all right. So I don't want to comment because I'm not an inspector. I'm not in police force, so I don't want to comment too much. But yes, but the first thing is I'm very hungry. Yes, so this first reaction. But when we get out in, that means you start to fire yourself. The building is become inside yourself. So you know. The fire is inside, whatever. So yes, it's true. The dramatic lost life. So, right.
So small, right? Huh? But it sounds great. Right? Oh, Pascal, right? May I have some words with you? You have mentioned eat slowly. Eat slowly, same as when we are eating French foods, right? It has a lot of course, right? So many course. It takes about 2 hours, right? Is it a very great pleasure, right, to enjoy it? And I really agree with this principles.
Yeah, yes. Please, you help yourself. Eating fast is inviting thieves inside yourself. Chemistry, thief chemistry. It's slow. You release. You get out thieves. Thieves will not come into your body, right? Because you are the master of your thinking, like our friend said. Yes.
Hi, one of my friend is a creative director of an advertising agency. So he keep having flying thoughts, creative thoughts. And then his solution to de-stress is to ride a racing car. He said at that moment that he must be concentrating, otherwise he will lose his life. So is there other safer ways to stop the flying thoughts?
Yes, yes, absolutely true. No, I have a friend who was a worldwide champion at the Olympic Games, you know. There was a lady, and listen, you know, it's I don't know, it's called slope. You go at the speed of 160 kilometers per hour, you know. What's thought? To be the winner, to win the cup, something like that, you know. You are on the starting position, right? And she said, Pascal, I have no single thoughts coming into my mind, because if during the slope, so I have one thought, oh, I have my income tax to pay. Okay, I haven't eaten properly, I haven't slept very well. 1 millisecond thought, the feet goes out. In catastrophe, they can lose their life. You know. So train your mind as a worldwide champion. At every second, I exaggerate a little bit because even myself, I'm not able to do that. But most of the time, train your mind and you will be stress released. Not 0%, but close to. Okay. Thank you. How do you feel? Want to sleep now? Okay, so maybe we'll finish the session. So just take the opportunity to thank Lucy. Lucy Kwan, who invited me to come at this workshop in Tanner Hill. And this was a good idea. And I think all the organizers, because a lot of staff prepared, you know, the computer, cameras, a lot of things, tea bags, all right, so, venues. Thank you so much for this. That's a very wonderful, wonderful time. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Enlightening morning. And I know that the Fridays give us a lot of food for thought for examining our emotions, how we look at things. And the best thing is not, well, as Pascal said, is the anger is not good for ourselves too. So how we turn it into action or how you to self-manage so that you are in a better state to help the society rectify the situation. So we let's use the incident to give us some more positive energy for doing something, and not let the fire burn inside your heart and consume us. So I hope that that is actually a profound lesson and a profound, very incident that put us lost to think about the society that we care for. So this is very good that we have this is lifelong learning. A technical workshop is here for lifelong learning, learning about ourselves, learning about the society and how we progress with time. With that, we are having a lunch for those of you who can stay behind. In fact, we are going out nearby to have a vegetarian lunch because some of us here is a vegetarian. And I think that this is vegetarian dishes might sometimes purify our body and our thoughts too. So let's do that. Okay, thank you. Maybe we take a good photo. Anthony is going to announce our upcoming talk next week.
Okay, we'd like to announce our Tanner Hill workshop Zoom talk for next week, next Saturday morning. The time will still be on, the time will be on 6th of December, Saturday, from 10 to 12 o'clock. And the topic is the 3 kinds of medication streams, the Western medication stream, the Chinese medication stream, and the natural healing methods. The integration or combination of the 3 types of medication method. This is the experience of Dr. Helen Ng when she practiced her medical profession in Germany. Dr. Ng is a very experienced and senior doctor, born in Hong Kong, but got her medical degrees in Hong Kong and then went to further studies in Germany. She also has a degree from MIT, USA. So on next Saturday, Dr. Helen Ng will talk on all these, and we cordially invite each and everybody to come and join us to listen to her talk. Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you.
So we just take a good photo and then Pascal, you come here.
Recording stopped.